Hello, good evening, everyone. It is 6 p.m., and I'm coming on as promised to give you a sneak preview of our marriage journal, week 1. How's everybody doing out there tonight? I hope you had a blessed Sunday, and I apologize for the glare that you are probably seeing in my glasses. But anyway, getting back to week 1, I want to say a big thank you in advance to those who have already purchased the marriage journal. And I also want to thank you in advance for your purchases that you will be making tonight and this week and throughout. I really appreciate the support. I also want to ask you to say a special prayer for one of my relatives, my great aunt, who is really ill. My cousin Kathy probably doesn't know that I'm mentioning this here, but I really would like prayer for my great aunt and also my family, to keep them lifted up in prayer, and just keep them in your thoughts. Thank you very much for that. So I want to get started. The marriage journal came about from years of being married. This isn't my first marriage. I'm remarried, and I thought about all of the things that have occurred, especially in cross-cultural marriages. And I am part of various groups on Facebook and have friends who are in cross-cultural relationships. And I thought, I have a lot of knowledge in this area and a lot of experience, and I would like to share those things to help us continue to be happily married. Marriage in itself can be easy, but there are challenges that come up along the way, especially adding the cross-cultural element to it. So with that, I want to start off talking about week 1 of the journal. Week 1, the title of the week's journal entry is titled, Who Am I? Who am I? And I'm going to try to flip my screen so you can see where I am. I'm going to load this later, this PowerPoint. But this is the cover, Marriage Journal, a 7-week journey. So there'll be weekly journal entries. Who am I? This is a loaded question. Our roles vary depending on which community we are in. And by that I mean sometimes when we're with family, we behave differently. We sometimes behave differently at work, at church, with our friends, etc. But in marriage, who are you bringing to the marriage? Are you bringing a husband, or are you bringing a wife? And however you define those roles to be. Or are you bringing a persona? Sometimes in cross-cultural marriages, in my example, I was bringing the strong black independent woman, and it was very difficult for me to allow my husband room to help me with things because I was so used to doing things by myself. As far as the husband goes, what is he bringing? Does he identify himself just through his job or his position in the community or in his village? If your husband is the firstborn or the lastborn, they may be a prince, or like in my husband's case, he is. So sometimes these roles come with great leadership, and we bring all that. Are we bringing our past selves to the marriage? Sometimes if you've been hurt in the past or wounded, or you have this image that you're holding on to, you may be bringing that in. And all of these could be causing conflict. They don't necessarily have to cause conflict, but they can. So my advice to you is practice being the spouse you want to be by working on your inner self. This is a constant process, but if you do it consistently, you will start to see results with consistent work. And then after time, you will start to see that giving to your spouse is an act of selflessness. But to do that, you're going to have to be a little selfish in the beginning, because this is the time that you use to work on yourself. And this will protect your future happiness, and I believe that it's worth it. Here is some encouragement from week 1. It's a quote: "Success in marriage does not come merely through finding the right mate, but through being the right mate." So being the right mate, it could depend on many things, and that is where you are doing your own work. The Marriage Journal launches on April 1st. You can pre-order your copy now at bit.ly/marriage, capital M in marriage, garden, capital G in garden. And you can sign up for your free marriage communication tips at the link below. And this will be, again, it will be posted later on the Weddings with Yvette website. Now, I need to, actually, I'm going to give you a little music here. I kind of forgot about that. But these are some Nigerian love songs that one of my friends sent me. So I want to say thank you. Thank you very much to all those who supported by purchasing and just believing in this product and tuning into this broadcast. To find out more, please go to weddingswithyvette.com. I want to give a special thank you to Pastor David Olabuale of Moment of Breaking Forth Ministries. This is his playlist mix, and it was shared with Bukola of Empowerment and Hope Summit. So with that, I am going to bid you a good night and a blessed rest of the week, and I appreciate you tuning in, and I'm just going to let you hang on and listen to some of the nice music going here. Special shout out to Shalette 10. She was one of the first persons to purchase the Marriage Journal. Thank you for your support so much. Merci beaucoup, ma soeur. The Marriage Journal will make a great gift for couples who are getting married. This is wedding season coming up. Starting in April all the way through summer, this will be a great gift for the couple. It'll be a great gift to share with your pastors at your churches, even your mosques, your temples. Thank you for tuning in to Weddings with Yvette, and I will check back in next week with some other goodies for you. Have a good night.